I'm sitting here thinking about oh yeah, I was listening to people in the Astro saying, uh, somebody bored. Don't fall for that if you're in this purgatory. Don't fall for no boring if you're in this purgatory. If you're in spiritual court. If you ain't not purgatory, my bad. Dark night of the soul, same thing, really. Dark night of the soul. If you're in spiritual court, if you're in spiritual court, which is dark night of the soul, you don't want to be doing that. And I can prove it. It's like, everybody who did something to me after the fact that I was wrongfully put in this position in the first place is being accounted for. Tool allegations, which is sex allegations, there's chains connected here now. Sex allegations, ideas being stolen, everything that was stripped from me and stolen, music, the purse, all that's coming to the surface. Like these people, whether the physical court do something about it or not, the spiritual court is doing something about it, and they want justice for it. Like anybody can get justice. You can't get justice when you freaking vibrating low. Like in this situation, it kind of told them like, I didn't even have to damn. I didn't even have to damn. I didn't even have to damn look into it. I didn't even have to damn look into it because what I'm trying to say. I just had to stand up straight, and I seen the injustice. When I noticed the injustice, I myself was vibrating low, and it was like I was vibrating pretty high anyway when I was still with my ex-wife, but I started slipping a little bit at the end of that last year that we were together. And they utilized that against me immediately. They worked real fast, family and her, everybody. And like I said, I blame all that on whatever devil deal they did. And they purposely put me in a situation where I was where they tried to put me in a situation where I was gonna always be. They put me in a situation where I didn't even have to ask for the drugs. They put me in a situation where I didn't even have to ask for the drugs. They put me in a situation where they put me in a situation where they were gonna give me the drug for free, at least until I broke down, and then they were gonna charge me for it. Treat me like a bum, and it was all part of this system. It was all part of it. And instead of helping me try to get help, I was trying to get help. They wasn't letting me to get no help. And when I told them I was going to get help, they sabotaged my car and everything. Like the day I told them I was going to get help, somebody came in the yard and did something to my car so I couldn't move it. Yep. And they wanted me to do it, so it's like, then I had to pay attention to this. I was like, why is this? I see why the people doing it. And the people mind that's even doing it, they probably doing it because we need him to do this. We need him to be like this in order for your stuff to go through. Because let's say they're trying to get money off me, inheritance money or unaliving money. I mean, unaliving money. Really, that's what it is. Like insurance money, all that. They were like, well, we need you some kind of make me disabled to take care of myself. That was it in the physical. But in the spiritual, that injustice, that injustice that I always, that injustice that I wanted, the injustice that I wanted in the physical, uh, the injustice that I wanted in the physical, uh, the justice that I wanted in the physical, I wasn't gonna get it because somebody had actually did that to the T. Like somebody figured that out. Like they told the physical people, they were like, you just need to do this and do that, and you get your money. But the injustice that was done in the physical, in order for them to get away with it, they needed to confuse, or they needed to manipulate, or they needed to convince to the spiritual justice that it was rightfully done. So according to the spiritual justice, and I didn't know who I was, and seeing that whoever I am, I ain't supposed to even be thinking about vibrating that low of a frequency, they would have got away with it. Yeah, they would have got away with it. That's how people get away with murders. You said, why ain't getting those? Ain't no God. Ain't no God. All right, now this is when the part kick in when they say you bored. You got to be bored. You get used to being bored. It ain't no such thing. What is boring? When you create everything, when I did it, I was the hottest thing in my studio. And then I put the studio together to where it was actually functionable. I built my cars. I build everything I deal with. I do that. Me and God. So how can I be bored? People got to come around me just to have something to do. It's impossible. But anyway, you got to stand up straight. You got to be still like a tree. Because the injustice that was done to you, they're trying to get away with injustice to you. If they get away with this injustice to you, you're going to have to start over. I done did it a lot of times. That's why I'm not doing it this time. You're going to have to start over in life. On your own. Again, I'm not doing it this time. I worked too hard for what I got. So I went to God about it. So how do you go to God about it? You got to stand up straight. In order to get in God's energy, you got to cleanse your filter. You got to filter your DNA. You got to filter your vessel. And I can prove that it's working. You see that it's working because the people who stole something not doing too good health-wise. So let's say the physical justice still don't want to give my justice. The spiritual justice would go ahead and give me the justice then. Even if it's through death that my energy come back, that's what it would be. So they either get right or get left. See, I learned this in the field. You keep thinking, people keep thinking some of it is spiritual and gifts, I guess. But for the most part, I've been through it my whole life, going through it my whole life. And I just got tired of it and I started observing and seeing what the hell, how they keep getting away with this. And what it is that the physical justice knows that there's a spiritual justice for a fact. They might not talk on this, they might not speak on this, they might not even, they may even play dumb towards this, but they knows it's a spiritual justice that observe and analyze them thoroughly. So with that being said, they go ahead and the physical justice try to trick the spiritual justice. And how they do that is they gang stalk you. And if you're a high vibrational person, they gang stalk you, and your gang stalkers is there to continue to make you vibrate low. We need you to sleep with this person. We need you to do these drugs. We need you to stay on these drugs, and we need you to stay with this person. And we'll pay to help you. Go take her out to eat. We'll pay. Go buy this drug. This drug is more expensive. I'll give you the money for it. That's how it go. So I had to stand up straight. You ain't got no choice but to stand up straight. There ain't nobody else gonna help you. Cause you're in the dark night of the soul at this point. They done re-navigated your energy. So they done stole you, they done unalived you, they done knocked you off. but they need your energy. They only knocked you off for your light. I didn't think it was possible neither, but I'm bringing it from the spiritual to the physical so the whole world can see it, that it's real. Like right now, this is a movie, and I don't know what, I guess it's a movie. I don't know what the hell they got going on. But for the most part, it's okay though, because it's like it's killing time because somebody did a double deal. And they take 5 to 7 to 10 years to clear. It's gotta clear. Because let's say somebody give me money, give me this stuff, give me that. I done said this before. And to get out of this situation, I'm gonna still be attacked because my energy don't recognize me and I need my energy back. So it's almost like they sold their soul to take your soul. But your soul fighting inside of them, and it's gonna get to the point where it's decomposing them and just to get back to you. So basically your energy is killing them to get back to you because you didn't sell your soul. Here we go.